the time has finally come to look at Twilight's Kingdom, the big finale and final episode to date. I tell you, who could have predicted we'd get all the way here starting out, huh? Now, if you've seen my reviews of Season 4, you'll know that I found it to be quite the comeback. Relatively speaking. Season 4, to me, is basically what you'd get if Season 3 had at least had its heart in the right place. It clearly put much more effort into thinking up stories that showcase and progress these characters by exploring both their personalities and what pushes them to rise to the challenge, rather than just throwing together any story that would potentially happen to them and being content that it's about rising to a challenge, in one sense or another. But still, it definitely started out a little more wooden than the first two, without the same sense of inspiration. It didn't really hit its stride until episode 12, and by then it was too late to get in that many more great episodes than Season 3 managed. Proportionately, that is, since Season 4 is twice as long. But nonetheless, it still has time to finish strong. In fact, it'll be a big point back in its favor if this finale can at last deliver a two-parter like the days of old. Because ever since Season 3 began, the two-part episodes just haven't quite been the all-time series greats they once were, and I do find myself missing that.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Director's Cut Brony Animator.
I go by the director, thank you.
Well, yeah, but if I call you that the first time, then everyone will think you're my director or something.
True, and that's one credit I definitely don't want.
Har har har. So what brings you here?
I'm here to make sure you admit it when these last two episodes blow your mind.
Say what?
Oh yeah. And after you finish watching these, you will take back everything you've said about Season 4 and squeal like a fanboy.
Yeah, where have I heard that before? Shall I start us off?
Go right ahead.
Alright, so we open with the gang at the Crystal Empire, where Twilight's been summoned for a little royal meet and greet.
Seems like only yesterday I was saving this place from being totally destroyed. Hey, you guys remember that?
You only mentioned it about 15 times on the train here. Yes, and we never hear a peep out of you about your exploits. Point taken.
Actually, that is one nice touch already. We've spiked into the group dynamic pretty well, and I will admit that that's something all the past seasons had trouble with. But Twilight, meanwhile, is having some doubts about why she's here.
I don't think it's gonna be that exciting. I pretty much just have to smile and wave as the dignitaries arrive.
Why the long face?
I've just been feeling a little unsure about things lately. It doesn't seem that my new role as a princess equates to all that much.
Right away, you can see this episode rising to the occasion. It's addressing something that fans have been wondering about all season. Why don't we see Twilight do very much as a princess? She lives in the same place and still seems to live pretty much the same life she lived before. And now, we finally see her wanting to be more active in her royal duties.
So let me get this straight. Our first bit of great writing is turning Twilight into a princess who wants more. Wow, you're right. That's so cliché that even me pointing it out is cliché. It's utterly invulnerable to criticism.
No, that's not it at all. They establish very clearly that she's grateful for everything she's been given so far. But she doesn't want to just be a figurehead. She wants to contribute. That's admirable and in character.
I agree.
Huh?
I mean, my pointing out how people could complain that this is familiar aside, you have to judge characterization in the context of the story you're getting. And actually, this fits right in with Twilight's character arc. Because back in Equestria Girls and Princess Twilight Sparkle, we saw her worried about having to take up the reins of power, but ultimately stepping up to the plate. Now that we've watched her getting used to it throughout the season, she's finally ready to step up and do her part.
So you just take these jabs because you can. Just to flex your little critic muscles for everyone to see?
Yeah!
I guess I just don't really understand why I'm here.
Having all four of us in the Empire to greet them lets the dignitaries know that their visit is considered an important one.
Plus, it gives me an opportunity to see my favorite sister-in-law.
And I'm happy to see you. All of you. But...
Oh, what a good big sister-in-law. I still maintain that she's always had more personality than that Gary Stu husband of hers.
As a matter of fact, all the princesses do a good job acting as mentors here, kicking off the well-received musical number.
Your destiny's uncertain, and that's sometimes hard to take.
But you stand here for a reason. That crown is upon your head because you belong.
Actually, that is kinda nice. I especially like this bit here, where Luna admits that she has felt Twilight's pain, for reasons we all know. Wait, no, it's losing me.
Huh?
Well, I mean, the sun and moon thing is just such a cliche, and then with all of them chiming in at once, it starts to seem less like thoughtful mentoring and more like a generic show tune moment.
We understand you wanting more, a chance to shine, a chance to soar. Soon we'll go. It turns around. Love finds a place in every heart. You are a princess. You'll play your part.
Yeah, not a total success. But I guess it more or less accomplished what it set out to do.
You came out of nowhere.
Is he friend or is he foe? The pony wonders.
Okay, I love how this guy thinks. I mean, first he waits for the pony walking towards him to turn around so he can pop up and surprise him, then he starts rattling off a creepy monologue about what's happening right now. He must really like tormenting people.
Oh, he likes it all right. Case in point.
I will take what should have been mine long ago.
Oh, and by the way, you said he likes tormenting people.
A Canterlot Wedding Part 1, you can call them people. Just not humans.
I've just had the most terrible dream.
Why do you think I'm here? You know as well as I that this was not a dream.
Then we haven't much time. The stronger he becomes, the more we are all in danger.
I wonder if he will go to it and get us that much closer to that.
Nobody remembers, much less likes the review you're referencing.
I know.
This is Lord Tirek, who invaded Equestria long ago to steal equestrian magic with his brother Scorpan. He ended up caught and imprisoned in Tartarus after Scorpan betrayed him and returned to his homeland.
Meaning you can probably count on an appearance from him in future seasons.
But it turns out, Tirek escaped back in the episode It's About Time, when Cerberus left his post guarding Tartarus.
But that was a long time ago. Why is he just now starting to steal magic?
Because the writers didn't know it was going to be a plot point at the time. The real question is how they still expect us to believe that nobody was marked missing.
I know just the princess who could stop him.
Yes, I'll find him.
No, Twilight. I'm afraid I must call in another to stop Tirek. Discord.
Not really sure how to feel about that. I mean, Discord's obviously the most capable of taking this guy on and stopping him in his tracks, but Celestia knows he's not exactly reliable.
But it is awesome.
But it is awesome.
It does leave Twilight feeling down, though.
So, what are you supposed to do in the meantime?
Nothing. Unless, of course, one of you needs me to smile and wave.
Well, hey, it's not like the other princesses got to do anything.
Where are you going?
To the castle of the two sisters.
You want some company?
It has been a while since we visited the...
No! Twilight's pain is a deep and complex kind that you mere friends could not possibly hope to.
Maybe I could use a little company right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So the friends travel to the castle and think back on their giving up the elements of harmony, as well as how they're still worried about Discord deciding to turn on them without that trump card.
But speak of the devil.
Ah yes, the chaotic spirit with the unlimited powers to change all reality. I'm sure they're putting just as much effort as ever into making him think they're worth being friends with.
I suppose you all know that I've been tasked to capture a certain escapee.
How'd you guess?
Big deal.
In your dreams.
Discord, however, has learned a thing or two about being helpful and takes them down to the Tree of Harmony to give them a hint about opening that box from the season opener.
I just kinda like watching him stick it back to them.
Hey, good riddance!
Oopsie doopsie, I almost left with the little journal you've all been keeping. I've bookmarked a few of the more interesting passages. You really should take a look.
And now, it's finally time for the payoff to the clips of rainbow realizations sprinkled throughout past episodes, which I can only imagine has been a great advertisement for Rainbow Dash. For as it turns out, proving they could be honest, generous, cheerful, kind, and loyal, even when it wasn't easy, has allowed them to create their own keys. How does that work?
The chest is connected to the Tree of Harmony. The tree is connected to the elements, and the elements are connected to all of us.
Actually, that's kinda clever. It ties back to the elements and turns the key subplot into more of a test than a quest, one that proves the gang is worthy to get the elements back. In some ways, it might have weakened the 5 episodes that this happened in, since they couldn't get at the full significance of what was happening until now, but those episodes weren't really that good anyway. Only like 2 of them were anything special.
I know, pretty much just Pinky's Pride and...
Rainbow Falls, yeah.
You mean Rarity Takes Manhattan?
You liked Rarity Takes Manhattan too, huh? See, this is why I'm still not a brony. There's no such thing as overdramatic to you guys.
Us? You liked Rainbow Falls! That's the cheesiest episode not to star Weird Al Yankovic.
Hey, can't argue with what's fun. What's your excuse? You always wanted to see Rarity star in a soap opera?
It's called heartfelt writing. What, does all the cynicism towards it help you hide that you secretly want to be a brony?
You want to see me embrace the show more? Here. Pinkie Pie cannot swallow chocolate rain as fast as you swallow melodrama.
Hey, look at me. I'm the second opinion. Don't I sound smart when I take 20 minutes to say I thought bulk biceps cross-dressing and getting hit in the face with pastries was funny?
I don't know. Maybe I should go watch Awoken again and think about it.
Oh, you mean the video that has 500 times as many views as anything you've done?
That was very stimulating.
I agree. So, where were we?
The keys.
Right. So the gang finds that they have all of them, except for Twilight's, for the element of magic. Meanwhile, Discord makes quick progress on his task.
Tirek, I presume.
Discord, you're free?
Alright, now if they seriously expect us to buy that this guy is a match for Discord just because he... Oh, okay.
You're not saying you're friends with ponies. This friendship is but a new form of imprisonment. Clearly, you've had to abandon your true nature to stay in their good graces.
I have done nothing of the sort.
Oh, please, I've seen this before, but he was always weak-minded. You are Discord. You are legend. You cannot fall into the same trap that claimed my brother.
Is this going where I think it's going?
Well, you know how you said that most of the main 6 weren't trying hard enough to maintain his friendship?
Discord has betrayed the ponies of Equestria and joined forces with Tirek.
How could he do this? I thought our friendship meant something to him.
Tirek has stolen enough magic that he now has the strength to steal flight as well. There is word he has gone after Earth ponies as well. Without their strength, they will not be able to tend the land.
Ponies will no longer be in control of their world.
There is no doubt that Tirek is after Alicorn magic.
Once it is in his possession, his power will know no bounds, and all hope will be lost.
It is only by making this sacrifice that Equestria and the lands beyond it might be saved. We must rid ourselves of our magic.
So pretty good start, huh? The tension, the stakes, the characters, the creativity.
Yeah. So what does Discord need Tirek for?
What?
Well, I mean, they've already established that nobody has the power to stop him without the elements of harmony, so if he wants to just betray everybody and take over, why doesn't he throw Tirek back in the slammer and do it his way?
Well, this way he can be sure that no one will ever have the power to stop him. And plus, now he still has a buddy to enjoy ruling Equestria with. You're hopeless.
I get that a lot. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to me and the director, whose channel can be found right here. If you didn't, send it to somebody you don't like, other than me, I mean, because obviously I've already seen it. And if you'd like to watch another video in this series, click here. Otherwise, just don't forget to send me your Friendship is Magic videos and fan art for Viewer Appreciation Corner, and I'll see you next time.